Man, what's happening? We are live again. And you know, JPTV, believe it or don't, back at it again. What them youngers say? Back with another video.
Oh yeah.
We man, the youngers are so creative these days. And I can see my sons getting already into it, about to do their little creativity thing. Um We got an interesting show today, man. Woo, some powerful information, some stuff that make you go, wow. It's gonna make you do like this.
Oh yeah.
That's what's gonna make you want to do. Like, what? Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Let's go ahead and go to the opening commercial.
Welcome to JP. Welcome to JP.
JP's. Welcome to JP.
JP's. JP's. Welcome to JP's TV.
Welcome to JP's TV, believe it or don't.
JPTV, believe it or don't. Yes, indeed. And you know, over here on this platform, we don't care about your feelings over here. We're going to go straight to the truth and to the facts, and we're going to stick with that as well. Okay. We're going to stick with the facts. What's up, T? What's happening, man? What's good with you, man? Hope is the T. My man, T, man, you left me out in the party, man. You're supposed to call me and tell me to come to the party, but that's okay, though. I know I could party with I could party with the youngins. Oh my God. I could party with the youngins. You know what I'm saying? So come on the show. This way you need to be. You need to be right here. You need to be right here with me. Okay? All right. So with that being said, the this platform is something that we don't deal with your feelings. Back to what I was saying. We don't deal with none of the feelings, okay? We deal with all facts. And I got some heavy news for you tonight. Something that you have to rethink and probably do some more research yourself. Or already seen the bullshit. So I'm putting it out there. So I want you guys to follow up for it. Follow up with it, okay? All right. Yep. You see it. All right. Stick with me now. We got some good stuff going on. All right. Let's go ahead and roll. Let's roll the tape. You ready for this? I'm gonna bring my guest in for the day. My homie is I'm telling you, man, is transforming, man. I'm telling you, transforming. Remember what's the transformer names? Optimus Prime, one of them. I mean, man, Bumblebee, you know the names. All right, let's bring him in. John, what's happening, baby?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, welcome to the show. I'm glad you made it in today. Today is not a debate, everyone. I know everybody always want to know. You don't know today is not a debate. We're just going over some information together. I want y'all to check out, and you can also do some research as well. Okay, so let's get to the first thing: vaccinations. How you feel about it, John? Are you up for vaccinations?
For me, man, I really don't have like opinion on it. Like, I know from my parents, like they really scared. You know, they like real old school. So like, I ain't taking no vaccine. You know, I think the government trying to watch me type of thing. You know, they one of those. With, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But for me, I don't really see a problem with it. I really don't have a problem with it. I guess I would take it, you know, when it's my time. You know, I guess, you know, from what I've been hearing so far, it's like the elderly come first, and you know, and people who have like, I guess, a high position in the workforce or whatever. But yeah, I really don't got a, you know, I guess opinion on it. I just take it whenever it's my time.
Yeah, you know, I look at it like this. I've been healthy for a while now, and I feel like if you ain't been that sick, then I don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some things are for some people that would not be for me. I'm looking at how everything is, and just imagine the government and the world on the same page. Something up with that. The government and the world. The government trying to get the whole world on the same page. Something's up with that, and they're doing a great job. Now they're advertising. They done linked up with Krispy Kreme because worldwide everyone knows that the blacks are not getting the vaccines, but they actually voted for Democrats. That's what they pushing. Um, they say it's more whites getting the vaccination more than blacks. So what Krispy Kreme did, they linked up with Krispy Kreme. You know how niggas love donuts. You know how the blacks love donuts, and they tear down the walls for that. Okay, I didn't see it. Okay, I can only tell you what I've seen. Okay, so Krispy Kreme is giving out, I think, a voucher for like life or something if you get the or for a year, you get free donuts if you get vaccinated, and they put that out. I don't know how you feel about that. Krispy Kreme, in cahoots with the government to get us all vaccinated through prizes of soft sweet dough.
No, right, for a year for free. That's
For a
crazy.
year.
And that's crazy. And everyone, y'all can go look up that yourselves. It is out there. Information is out there. Okay, so rolling on. This is what's going on now. Recent news has it that the Asian community is being attacked, and they're saying that they're fighting against white supremacy. Let's go ahead and roll a soundbite to better explain to you the racism that the Asians are facing. I'm going to share my screen real quick. Okay. All right.
Executive Director of the Asian American Federation, Joanne Yu, speaking right from the heart, saying Asian American hate crimes may have increased since the onset of the pandemic, but they've been going on well before that.
Named the violence as racism and white supremacy.
Like most Asian Americans, she is still
Okay,
reeling from the
let's rewind that. You hear what she say? Look at this. You hear what she say, right?
Name the violence as racism and white supremacy.
Name the
Like
violence.
most Asian
Name the
Americans,
violence
she is
as
still
white
reeling.
supremacy. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing to see that's going on right now. Let's roll another soundbite. And remember, all the race hustlers are hooking up together, and they're all, fighting against white supremacy. And they're showing you who's really doing it in your face. But they're still fighting for white supremacy. Here's another race hustler that we are all familiar with. This is a race hustler that you're familiar with. Check this guy out. Now you tell me what's going on right here, because this is something this is messed up right here. Okay, race hustlers.
Black folk have suffered more than anybody in this country, and we should not have laryngitis while we see Asian Americans treated the way we have been treated.
Earlier this week, an Asian woman was violently attacked and thrown to the ground in Flushing, Queens. The attacker, accused of yelling anti-Asian epithets, Sharpton blamed former President Donald Trump for fueling this type of violence.
He tried to blame Asian Americans for coronavirus. That if he had
Okay, so that's another one.
and listened to the CDC,
He tried to blame the great white hope. Al Sharpton is trying to blame the great white hope, Donald Trump, the greatest president ever. So far. Okay. He is trying to blame Asian attacks through Donald Trump, that Donald Trump sent that shit out. Come on now. How could you say that? Okay, so remember that as a question, okay? So let's roll on to the next clip. This is very interesting to see that the lies right in your eyes, and And we still don't see it. We still go for it. We'll still march. We'll still go down and do what everyone else is doing instead of doing the research. Now check this out. I want you to see this. Check this out.
From the recent mass murder in Atlanta, Georgia, police have yet to rule out a racial motive.
And this is happening all around, okay?
Since most victims were of Asian descent.
8 deaths. 6 of them are Asian women. Women who look like me, who look like my mom and my sisters.
Reverend Al Sharpton hosting the event today at the National Action Network headquarters in Harlem to denounce the rise in hate attacks against the Asian community, inviting.
Okay, so hold on, that was the wrong clip. My bad. There you go. There you go. Right in your face, and you still fall for it for the white supremacy. Remember, folks, white supremacy does not exist. Okay, it's no such thing as white supremacy. That was all lies and a setup from race hustlers such as Al Sharpton that we see right now, and others. I'm not going to mention, but you already know. I've mentioned it before. A lot of race hustlers out there. They even hooked up with a Chinese race hustler now. So, and they're all in it for one thing.
And this is a suspect police are looking for.
This is a suspect right there. Hold on. Let's back up. White supremacy.
This is a suspect police.
White supremacy. White, but you look black to me. Hold up. He black. He black. He black. Yeah, but they fighting against racism. Oh. Are they saying that? Oh, I got it. Are they saying that the blacks are racist against the Asians? Ooh. That's what it is. But no, they're saying white supremacy. You heard what the Chinese race hustler John Lu An said. She said the crime is white supremacy. I don't know. Maybe they need to go back to school or something. Maybe get their colors right. I don't know. He look black to me. I mean, he look black to me. So, another soundbite. Okay, I'm just letting them roll. Okay, this is very interesting stuff right here. Now, I want you to really think. People got to start thinking for themselves because that's what's going on. The government, people always been against the government. Just to let you know, Donald Trump was not a politician. Okay, so he did things the American way, the people way. And that's when things got confused and people wanted to go against it because his views were traditional, it was conservative. It wasn't liberals like, oh, I'm on the fence or thinking of things, or I'm going to change this, or I'm pro-abortion, and stuff like that. Okay, so next soundbite. Okay, so this is what's going on. Thousands attended Toronto, a rally against anti-Asian racism. Very interesting.
Those women couldn't fit anyone else's parents. Just because I haven't had anything happen to me yet doesn't mean it won't happen, and it doesn't mean it won't come. And I can't be afraid to go outside.
Atlanta's recent tragedy, a deadly shooting that.
I mean, come on now. So thousands attended this, and mostly, all women. So, the way the world is going now, the women are taking over, and they're being the leaders of the world now. As you can see, they always got something to say. They always got something to change, and they want something better way. They should have been in the house, nourishing and nurturing the kids. And that's what in the good old days is what they call it. That's when families were together because the woman was under some type of instruction and some guidance. She can't guide herself. She needs a man to do that. Okay, so recent news, right? This is the most recent attack on an Asian American. Once again, Once again, let me show you a soundbite. Stick with me now. Come on, I'm revealing to you what's going on and what we don't pay attention to. Okay. Okay, somebody got kicked on the ground. Boom, stomped out. Again. Boom, stomped out again. They say white supremacy, though, right? That's what they say, right? They say white supremacy. Well, you know what he looked like to me? You know what he like to be?
What he look like?
What color is he, man? Somebody tell me. What color is this man? Come on, please. What color is he? Right. All right. So check this out. Brandon Elliott, 38, was on parole for killing his mother. Oh, they let him out in 2002. Police said. Okay. This man should have been under surveillance 24 hours of doing that shit. Killing his mother. Well, and you know, probably killed his mother because it could be a number of things with that. Because you become what you hate. And he probably had some resentment or some hatred towards his mother, probably because growing up a single parent, you as a child you become or you have the same identity as your parents and not your own, and that's because the father wasn't there. So when the father wasn't there, you could probably tell in his life that the father wasn't there, killed his mother. If that's so, the father was supposed to be there to protect, but I guess he wasn't. So, black man, and as you can see, he just stomped out a 65-year-old Asian woman, I believe, and that's another point that brings that look at this. Watch this. I mean, like he was a WWE fighter or something. I mean, come on now. I don't know why weak men always go after someone that's elderly. It seems like a lot of weak men always go after someone elderly that they don't have a challenge against. So when this news came out, they said it was another Asian hate crime, and they gave the name, but they didn't describe the color and anything like that. So I took the liberty to look up and see what was going on. So when I received the name Brandon Elliott, I watched the video that came out, and I said, "Damn." I said, "Well, goddamn, man." I say,
a moment that will be ever remembered.
He don't look like a white supremacy guy to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he black. They all black. He black. All the Asians that's getting knocked out are all black people. I see some white people doing it, like cussing them out, or but not going to the extent they running them over, boom, sneaking up behind old white people. Sneaking up behind old Chinese men and pushing them on the ground. You know what I'm saying? The other video when they showed two of them, two guys, black, young guys. It looked like she was about to open up the carry out, and they came up behind her, snatched her stuff, and like that. You know what I'm saying? They all black, but the media is telling you that it's white supremacy. You see how the media will just play with your emotions like that and try to manipulate you. So that's why it's things out here that you can find that is not given to you freely from the mainstream news or the media, stuff like that. Okay. So with that being said, check this out real quick. Before we go to our next clip, let me introduce you to the challenge that took place.
Oh, we live.
Okay, so these are the instructions, right? This is $50 on the line, okay? $100, okay?
C note.
$100. A whole C note, right? You got to hit the baloney and touch baloney. Hit baloney, touch baloney.
Hit baloney, touch baloney.
So
One shot.
and then I gotta touch it.
Here we go.
She keep asking me for instructions.
Oh.
Ew. Then hit it and touch it.
Right, I said do what now? I said, what was the instructions?
You said hit it and touch it.
This is it right here, everyone. This is it. Okay, got the dart.
If you fucking
See the
walk up
baloney.
to the baloney.
Alright. Hit baloney. Touch baloney.
No, get out of here.
You lost. So I had $100 on that. I gave it to her straight. First, I started off with 50. And she said 50. She looked at me crazy. So I said, all right, 100 then. Put 100 on there. Put 100 on there. She still couldn't get it. You know what I'm saying? She still couldn't get it. I was like, come on. I'm giving you the money. The money's right there in your hand.
Always in a good mood. Hear me and believe. Hold on for a second, dog. I got a sample for you. Take two, hit my phone back. Man, do what you do. So she telling me I should get it.
I'm gonna roll over and give you another dose of this real information that we have so far. John, how you sticking with us? How you feel about? Let's wrap this one up. How you feel about the media saying it's white supremacy, but we see all blacks knocking the Asians out? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I was looking at the clips, right, and then the first or the second one, the last one you showed actually, and the guy you said was a black guy. I mean, but I don't know. You can't really tell from the camera, you know. But then there's the second picture that pulled up. The dude is black, but how you know that's the dude who who knocked the lady out? You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I don't know. What else? I mean, the media always put out, false information anyway. I feel like it's up to you to do your own due diligence, you know what I'm saying, to figure out, what's fake news, what's not fake news. But the media, I feel like the media has always did that. I don't know why. I'm trying to fix this camera, it keeps sliding down on my phone. But let me see if I can put this right.
Nope. While you doing that, everybody, please appreciate you being here. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Yeah. But it's amazing to see that even though we can't fight what we can see, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's right there in our face that the blacks are doing this, and not one time they say that it's white supremacy. And you can tell that it's the blacks, with the pants hanging down and can barely walk, with the tight jeans on. Probably have some Jordans on or something like that. But you can tell otherwise that they are black. And believe me, they're black. I can tell by the walk. And they are knocking the Asians out. Nevertheless, the media is saying that it's white supremacy. How is it white supremacy when it's the blacks that's knocking them out? So they're not telling the truth.
So why you think they do that though?
Because Al Sharpton stood up and said blacks have been, what do you say, have been in this from the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the blacks just doing it. So where's the truth for the people that's coming from a civil rights leader. And besides, the civil rights was the worst thing that ever happened to black people.
Why you say that?
Well, when I say that is because after that, the family structure started going down, started plummeting because the government stepped in and wanted to take care of the people. You know, the Democratic Party used tactics to get the blacks on that page. You know what I'm saying, of begging and you know dropping stuff, begging and saying and begging and blaming and giving up basically and having someone take care of them. That's why you know the civil rights happened. They fought for affirmative action and stuff like that. So if it wasn't for affirmative action, could the blacks have got what they got? You know, they fought for that. They fought for. I want to go to these schools and stuff like that. I want to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be us to build out. I don't want to do what they do. But before the civil rights movement, blacks were getting married, having a bunch of kids, buying land. You know, they were morally intact, based on statistics. Now, after that, the everything got out of control. The race hustlers came in. The you know, Louis Farrakhan came in. All these boys with no father in the home, they began to look for it in the streets. So that's why I say, because before then, blacks didn't have no leaders. What leader? Why do blacks always need a leader? It seems like they always need a leader. You know, and don't. But what's the leader for the whites? What's the leader for the Germans or the British? Ain't nobody speaking out or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for their people or something like that. It's all a tactic thing. And that brings me to my next. And please, everyone, please like the video, share, comment, and subscribe. And if I'm saying anything wrong, please challenge me. Please challenge me if I'm saying anything wrong. You know, put it to the test. Okay? Here's another. Here's another. Now we all heard of Rosa Parks, right? What you know about Rosa Parks, John?
Well, no. I mean, everything that they
besides she was a lie. Besides she was a liar. Tell me what you know about Rosa Parks.
Why you say she was a liar?
She was a liar. She was actually with the shits that they say. You know what I'm saying? They say that you know, when you're with it, you're with it.
Mm.
You know. So, with that being said, let me share my screen. A little bit of information. Rosa Parks was a setup. Just like what we were talking about as far as you know, looking for other information besides the one that's given to us freely.
All right. Now, before you go there, I want to touch on the topic you had just talked about. Because a thought had just came to my head. So I was talking to one of my friends I was in the Navy with, right? And he kind of sort of agreed with you as far as not this. I wouldn't say civil rights. I would say it's segregation. He said the stop of segregation was bad for black people, and I asked him why. He was like, because you got to think about it. He was like, before segregation, right? We were starting to build our own. It was like a lot of black businesses. It was a lot of like black money being spent in the black communities. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, when you allow segregation to come in place, not saying I agree with this, but I'm just saying. But he was like, when you allow segregation to come in place, he was like, some blacks went to like, let's say, a white movie theater, right? And it may be a little bit nicer than, what the black people had. So then, so mostly blacks went over there, spend more money into the black movie theater, right? Or let's say like a white restaurant. He was like, well, you go to a white restaurant, and it may be a little nicer, food may be a little better, maybe a little cleaner. And he was like, he said that more blacks would go spend more money in the white restaurants. So he's like, I think segregation was really what messed us up. And I'm not saying I agree or disagree. I'm just saying it was a good point. And I just wanted to throw that out there because that's some kind of what you was talking about.
I mean, that's definitely true if you look at it. I mean, how can you just say, okay, we're going to just spend our money with the black people when we only make up 13%? The white people overpopulate the population. So it wouldn't make sense for us to still continue that rhetoric that we had been forced to have a thought process for. You know what I'm saying? We were forced to think like that because of the race hustlers, listening to them, being segregated and having our own. How you gonna survive just spending with black people? How the hell you gonna survive doing that? You try and go nationwide with this. You try and go international. You know what I'm saying? You can't just spend with black people. I mean, we don't make up the population as a majority, so that would be foolish to think like that. So yeah, segregation had messed us up, having that thought process of it, and some people still doing it. Some people still doing it and not recognizing the damage that they're putting into the minds of the people for the future. So they're just repeating it over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Especially those damn Israelites. Oh, those Israelites are the worst. Some of them. I got one of them that's cool. Captain Tazariak. He's cool. He's very knowledgeable. But the rest of them, man, they be out there talking that crazy shit. Because it's a whole bunch of them. It's just like church. You got the Baptists, the Episcopals, all them other ones, all them other branches. Okay, so that brings me to the point about the people lying. Rosa Parks was a lie. Okay, this is a reporter in the back, by the way. Rosa Parks, she did not, and I repeat, she did not do that move because she was tired. No. Let me give you some facts here. Rosa Parks, contrary to the folkloric, accounts of her civil rights role that was, Miss Parks was not too tired to move from her seat. And this is from the NAACP. She was not tired to move from her seat. Rather, she had been knowledgeable NAACP steward for many years and listen to the wordplay, and gave the organization the incident it needed to move against segregation in the unreconstructed heart of the Confederacy, Montgomery, Alabama. She was chosen to do this just to woo you niggas. Just to woo you niggas. That's all. She was there to woo the people. So the segregation can be, moved against.
Hey, real quick, JP, I'm about to get ready for work real quick. I'm gonna still listen now. But I'm gonna turn my mic off and my camera off so I get ready to go up tomorrow.
For sure, for sure. We about to, for sure. That was my last clip. I was about to end it anyway. But yeah. Go ahead. You can do that. I can close out. But for the people out there, tell me what you think about that. Leave your comments. Leave your comments in. Let me see what you thinking about. Rosa Parks was a damn lie. She was with the bullshit. Okay, she was selected to get you niggas emotional. Okay, just like what's going on now. The media is talking about it's white supremacy against the Asians, but all the clips are showing that it's the blacks knocking off the Asians. So why they can't say the blacks are being racist against the Asians? I mean, granted, the Asians been racist to us since the motherfuckers, some of them since they got here. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, you know what I'm saying? But we supported them. We supported them to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? That was our fault. You know what I'm saying? That was our fault. Not having the businesses straight and our community straight, so we can control it. You know what I'm saying? That was our fault. You know, we allow someone else to come in. So I mean, with that being said, if you do the right thing, hey, you do your business, you know how to set up a business and provide for the family, hey, by all means, go do that. However, the bullshit that we see, and you know that it's yep. You know it's some bullshit. You see it right there. You see the facts right there. Rosa Parks was a goddamn lie. Al Sharpton is out here lying. What could you do? What could you do? Trust yourself. It's the best thing you got. Trust yourself.
Welcome to JP. Welcome to JP.
JP's the JP's.
JP's. JP's. Welcome to JP's TV.
JP's TV, believe it or don't.
Welcome to JP.
JP's the JP's total Texas.
That's why I'm coming every week, man. It's worth it. It's all worth it.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the JP TV show. Please leave your comments in the comment section. Well, I appreciate it. Okay, I appreciate you coming through. Make sure you like the video, like and subscribe the video. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm too close. I gotta recognize that because sometimes I get too amped up, and I don't believe that you can hear me. Okay, but you can hear me now. All right, and when I'm too loud, please let me know. All right, let me know when I need to back up. All right, peace and love to all the people out there. Remember, follow your own intuition. Think for yourself, because if we think for ourselves, we could be better leaders for our family. And men, you need to step up too. Especially all men need to step up. Okay, y'all need to get from beta and become man again. Okay, need to become men again. A lot of men are weak. They're letting the women take over. All right. With that being said, thank you for coming through. I really appreciate that. Make sure you like the video before your ass get up out of here. All right. Peace and love. Yeah.